Alrighty. Any pains or injuries? How are you feeling today? Okay. All right. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information is on the bottom of the video, as well as my website. Today's class is Mobility Flow. It is a level 1, maybe 1.5. We are concentrating on fluidity and movement for flexibility and for strength. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, always being mindful that you are being careful about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. All right, if your hips are tight or lower back is tight, make sure you elevate and sit up on a block or a blanket. All right, find a comfortable cross-legged position. Let the palms face up and the fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And as you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine. Let your shoulders broaden. And let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front to heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrava, Pavitrava, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiva, Gatopiva, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And take the chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest. And then lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side, and turn your toes towards each other. And then roll out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins and take the opposite shin on top, the other crossing of the legs. Inhale, take the arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back up again, legs forward, forward fold. Draw back up to center. Keep the left leg extended. Take the sole of the right foot to the inner left leg. Left hand to the floor, right arm is up and folding forward over your left leg. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Take it back to center. Carry your right leg back behind you and get to about a 90-degree angle with your legs. Left hand to the floor, right arm is up again. Inhale, exhale, fold over your left leg. So that's slightly different hip rotation, right? So this time your right heel is back behind you, might make it a little bit easier for your forward fold. Inhale, take it back up, keep the legs as they are, and twist to the right. Come back to center again. Left hand to the full support, right arm is forward, bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist left. Stay twisting left. You can use your right hand to the outer left leg for additional resistance to twist a little bit deeper. Draw back to center. Raise your right arm up. You can walk your left hand a little bit wider out to the left side, and then side bending to your left. Now, if you have more range and your left forearm can come down for the stretch, you can take it lower and just reach your right arm. And take the right arm back up, lift all the way back up. Carry your right leg around, seated spinal twist, the half variation. So step the right foot to outside the left leg. Right hand is behind you for support. Left arm up, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Back to center again, Marichyasana. Step the right foot down. You should have about a fist distance between your right foot and your left leg. Left hand to the floor for support, and you're leaning to the left side a little bit. And notice that the right seat comes off the floor, and that is perfectly fine. Left hand to the floor, left leg to the floor for support, right arm up and fold. Now note that when you come forward, that the right shin should stay vertical to the floor as you fold. Now, if you have a little bit more flexibility and you want to take the bind, you can take the right arm back behind you for the half bind and keep your left hand on the floor for stability, or you can wrap the left hand behind you and take the full bind and fold. And release, take it back to center, keep the legs as they are, right hand behind you. You can wrap the left arm around your right knee. You can take the left hand to the right knee and twist. Square back to center, counter twist. Square back to center, a second variation. This time you're going to draw the left heel in and then take the right foot over and intersect your right heel with your left ankle. So same thing, Marichyasana with this bent knee position. The right seat comes off the floor. Left hand to the floor for support, right arm up, and again, forward folding. And keep thinking that the right shin stays vertical to the floor. And again, if you have more flexibility and want to take the half bind, right hand behind you. Right? If you have the full bind, left hand comes back, take the bind and fold. Begin to release, make your way back up, and again, keeping the leg positioning and twist. Right hand behind you. Wrap the left arm around your right knee or the left hand to the right knee. Back to center again. Counter twist to the left. Back to center. Kranchasana. Grabbing the right foot, extending forward. Now, if you cannot fully extend the leg, you can bend the knee, or you can grab the back of the leg and extend instead. So any of those are good options. Now, notice that the right heel lines up with the hip, right? When we twist, often the foot starts to travel. So we don't want the leg to be traveling. We want the leg to be aligned, right? So the heel, the ankle lines up with the hip. So keep the gaze looking forward when you twist. Take the left hand to grab the outer right heel. Then keep the gaze looking forward. The twist can happen without you looking back behind you, right? So reach your right arm back and twist. And once you have the deepest twist and your right leg is properly aligned, the final movement is to turn the head back if you want. Square back to center, bend your right knee. Support the right heel with the hands underneath and flex your right foot. Leg cradle. You're going to lift the right heel up, draw the right knee back in space, going into the hip opening, and then extend the right heel further forward. Draw the right knee back as you bend, extend the right leg forward. One more time. Draw the right knee back, extend the right heel forward. This time, bend the right knee if you can. Thread the arms underneath your right shin. Make sure you flex your right foot to protect the ankle joint and the knee joint. And this is leg cradle. Now, if this is too tight for you, you can continue to support the right heel from the underside and just keep the heel moving forward just a little bit, right? So you can always adjust your flexibility. If you're less flexible, your heel might be further forward. If you're more flexible, the heel comes in closer. And of course, if you have the full leg cradle, the leg comes in all the way. Alrighty, start to release. This time, extend the right leg forward, extend the left leg forward, and let's shake it out and even out both sides. All right, keep the right leg extended, sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Right hand to the floor for support, left arm is up, inhale, lengthen, exhale, reach forward, grabbing the foot, your ankles or your shins, re-lengthen your spine, exhale, take it forward. All right, so if you're less flexible, maybe your torso is a little higher. That is perfectly fine as long as you keep a neutral spine. Try not to round and shrug your shoulders, right? You want to keep a neutral spine. If you're more flexible, you're going to go a little bit lower. Inhale, release, come back up to vertical, and then twist to your left. Inhale, back to center. Left heel comes back behind you. So we're going to try to get to a 90-degree angle. Now, if you don't have 90 degrees because your hips are tight, you can go to less than 90. All right? Again, right hand behind to the side, left arm is up, inhale, exhale, forward fold. So now because of this different hip rotation, right? So with the heel forward, the hip is in outer rotation. With the heel back behind you, the hip is in inner rotation. This, for most of us, will make this forward fold a little bit easier. And release, coming back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to your left. Square back to center again. Seated spinal twist, half variation. Draw the left foot to the outer right leg. Take the seat down evenly. Left hand is behind you for support. Right arm is up. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to your left. Inhale. Square back to center. Counter twist to the right. Square back to center again. Step the left foot to the inside of the right leg, Marichyasana. So you should have about 1/5 distance between your left foot and your right leg. Also, you're sitting on the right seat. Your left seat comes off the floor. Right hand is to the side of you. Left arm is up. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward, grabbing the foot. Then you also want to check that your left shin is vertical to the floor when you take your forward fold. And if you're taking the binds, wrap the left arm back behind you with the half bind. Maybe the right hand stays on the floor. But if you can balance here, you have the extension to bind. Take the bind, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. And start to release, make your way back up, keep the legs as they are. Left arm, right arm wraps around your left leg, or the right hand wraps around your left knee and twisting. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Back to center again. You're going to draw the right heel in and then step the left heel in front of the right ankle. All right, so you're intersecting your left heel with the right ankle. And again, you're tilting toward the right side, sitting on the right seat. Left seat comes off the floor. Right hand to floor for support. Left arm is up and then reaching forward. So again, think about the left shin being vertical to the floor the best you can. And then taking the binds, if you have the half bind, left arm around the left shin, maybe right hand stays on the floor for support. Or if you have the full bind, take the full bind and fold. Begin to release, come back up. And again, keeping the legs as they are and twist to your left. Back to center, counter twist to the right. Back to center, Kranchasana. So grabbing the left foot and extending forward. So you have the full extension, take it. If you need to bend your left knee because your hamstrings are tight, take that. Or if it's more comfortable for you to grab the calf, take the calves. And again, your left heel shooting straight forward, lined up with the left hip. So when you twist, the positioning of the left leg should not change, right? So you're going to take the twist with the right hand to grab the outer left heel. Keep the gaze looking forward so you can keep track of that leg. Left arm reaching back to twist, right? So you don't have to look at the left arm to take the twist. Instead, keep the alignment of the front leg and keep an eye on it. And once you have your deepest twist and you're feeling pretty stable, the last thing to do is to look behind you to complete the twist. Release, square back to center, bend your left knee. You're going to support to the left heel with your hands underneath and sitting up tall. Lift the left heel higher. Draw the left knee back. Extend the left heel forward. Draw the left knee back. Extend the left heel forward. Draw the left knee back. Extend the left heel forward. Leg cradle. Arms underneath the left shin. Once again, make sure you flex your left foot to protect the ankle joint and the knee joint of the left leg. Right? For those of you less flexible, maybe the heel is further forward. Right? As you gain flexibility, the heel comes closer and then closer to the point that you can then thread your arms underneath your shin. So this is a full leg cradle. And start to release. Extend the left leg forward. Extend the right leg forward. Again, taking the arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Oh, you know what? I forgot that twist. Let's come back to it. Take it back up. Thank you, Sapna. I forgot that twist entirely. All right. So right leg extended. Draw the left heel back. Totally forgot about this twist. Right. When you're ready, right hand to the floor. Left arm is forward. Bend your left elbow. Inhale. Draw the left elbow back. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale. Draw the left elbow back. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale. Draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting. Take the left hand to outer right leg and then use that resistance to twist deeper to the right. And square back to center. Raise your left arm up. You can reach your right hand further out as you then side bend to the right. All right, so if you don't have the range, that's okay. Keep the right arm fully extended. If you have the range and you can take your forearm down, you can go a little bit deeper. All right, release. Take it all the way back up. So that should be everything, right? So extend the left leg forward. This time we'll take the legs out about mat width distance, go a little bit wider. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing your inner heels or your inner legs, wherever you can hold on to. Re-lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. All right, let's take it back up. Go a little bit wider. Take the left arm to the inner left leg. Extend the right arm out, overhead, and side bending toward your left. Now, if you have less range, your hand is just going to press the inner leg for resistance so that you can open up and rotate the front of the torso upwards toward the sky to expand. If you have more range, you just keep sliding to your left. Maybe your forearm comes down, maybe to the point that you can bind the right hand to your left foot. If that's not quite there for you, just extend. Start to release. Make your way back up. And then switch sides. Press your right arm to inner right leg. Extend the left arm out. Raise your left arm over the ear and then side bending toward the right. So again, using your right arm as resistance, looking to stack your shoulders, rotating the front of the torso upwards toward the sky. If you have more range, just keep sliding to your right. Maybe forearms come down, maybe the bind. Begin to release. Make your way back up. With your hands to your inner thighs above the knees, pull up to take your inner thighs, the soles of feet together. Let the feet come further forward so you're in a diamond shape. You can grab the feet or thread your arms underneath your legs, and you can round forward. And make your way back up. Extend the legs forward, hands to either side of your hips, Dandasana. Press your palms down, elongate through your spine, broaden your shoulders, lift the chest, gently looking up. Come back to neutral spine. Walk your hands slightly further back, broaden your shoulders again, lift your chest, lean the upper torso back. Come back to neutral. If you have one more in you, walk your hands even further back, broaden your shoulders, lift your chest, draw the head back. Come back to neutral. Walk your hands back forward. But you're going to start to lower your forearms down. You're taking an assisted variation of fish pose. Lift the chest and let the head draw back and down. Lift the head back up, look forward to neutralize. Either repeat that, or this time you're going to take the full fish pose. You're going to come all the way down, press your elbows down, lift the chest, and take the crown of the head toward the floor for fish pose, Matsyasana. Then press into your elbows, lift the head back up, lower all the way onto your back, and then bend the knees, step the feet to the floor about mat's width distance. And then windshield wiper your knees side to side. Then the next time, you drop your knees over to the left side. Let the knees come all the way down, and then take left ankle on top of the right knee. Make sure you flex your left foot, and then press your outer left ankle against the outer right knee. So you should get a very nice stretch through your front of the lower waist on the right side, and the front of the right hip. Step the left foot back down. Raise your knees, and then let's windshield wiper a few times again, and then we'll go over to the right side. All right, the next time you drop your knees over to the right side, take it all the way down, and then right ankle on top of the left knee. Make sure you flex your right foot, and then apply some pressure, pressing down to outer left knee. Start to release your right foot back down, lift the knees back up, and then windshield wiper again, side to side. All right, come back to center. Extend the right leg all the way out. Draw the left knee in toward the chest. If you can, yogic toe lock to the left big toe and fully extend the left leg if you have that extension. If not, you can keep a slight bending of the left knee. Right arm out to a T position and then open up the left leg to the left side. So this is a reclining variation of the hand to big toe position. It's rain. All right, take the left leg back up. We're going to switch hands and twist to the other direction. So you can bend your left knee first, right? Right hand to outer left leg. Left arm out to the floor for support. Extend the left leg out and then twist to the right. Right? If you need to keep the left knee bending because you don't have quite the extension, that's okay. All right, square back to center and bend your left knee. We're going to take a reclining leg cradle. So again, start with your hands supporting the left heel from the outside of the ankle. All right? Perhaps this is where you stay. You just draw the heel in toward the belly or the lower ribs, so that's your hip opening. However, if you can thread your arms underneath your left shin, you might want to lift the upper back away from the floor first and take the threading of the arm against your shin. Once you have that, then let the head, let the upper back get heavy, and see if you can take that leg with you as you lower all the way down. If that's not possible, then you can keep your chest, your upper back lifted away from the floor and just hover here. So your arms pressing against your outer leg is going to give you lots of hip opening. As you let the upper back and the head get heavier, you're going to get lower and lower, and then eventually all the way down to the floor. All right, when you're ready, lift the head and the upper back again, coming out of the leg cradle, and then release. Let the left leg come to the floor. As you then draw the right knee in toward the chest, hugging the right knee in. Then take yogic toe lock to the right leg, right big toe. So you can keep the right knee bent or fully extend the leg if you have it. Left arm out to a T, and then open up the leg to the right side. So this is your reclining option of your standing hand to big toe. Udita Hasta Parangushtasana. And let's take the right leg back up and switch position, switching arms. So bend your right knee first, left hand to grab the outer right foot, right arm out to a T to stabilize. If you can fully extend the right leg, extend, and then start to twist to the left. Alrighty, start to square back to center. You can bend your right knee and take it back to center. And then with your hands supporting the right heel, working on the reclining leg cradle. So again, you can keep your right knee bent and just holding onto the heel, and just draw the heel in toward the belly or your lower ribs. So that might be a really nice hip opening. That's all you can do for today. Stay here. If you could take the full leg cradle, you might want to lift the upper back and the head, thread the arms underneath the right shin, and make sure you flex your right foot. Once you have the positioning and the stability, then let the head and the upper back get heavy and see if you can carry that leg with you as you recline back. And when you're ready to come out, lift the head and the upper back, release your right leg, lower down, and extend the right leg forward. And let's point the right toes, extend the legs, reach the arms overhead, and reach in opposite directions, finding the extension and neutral body. And then starting to release, taking bridge. Bend your knees, walk your heels in. Your feet should be about hips width distance. Feel for the back of the heels with your fingers, and then press your forearms and your palms down. Press your heels down, and lift your hips. Let's lift up and down 5 times. On the exhale, slowly lower from the upper spine, mid-spine, lower spine, but keep the sacrum off the floor, and then lift all the way back up. On the exhale, lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way back up. 3 more times. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way up. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way back up. Last one. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way back up and stay this time. If you want to interlace your hands and then walk your shoulders underneath you to go deeper into your bridge, go ahead. Right? If walking your hands in and taking a fist is too tight for your shoulders, you can keep your arms parallel alongside the hips and just press your forearms and your hands down and lift the hips up higher. And let's break. Release your hands and lower all the way down to the floor. And then hug the knees in. And when you're ready, roll forward and back until you come up to a seated position. Then cross your shins, roll forward, and walk it back to your down dog. All right, let's come back to stillness. Inhale, raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and around the spine 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Kick up again, and then stepping your right foot forward. Warrior 1. Take your left hand to grab the right wrist. Extend and side bending to your left. Take it back up. Switch hands. Extend, side bending to the right. Inhale back to center, arms up. Warrior 1. Take the hands to the waist. Draw the elbows back. Press your thumbs to your lower back. Lift the chest, gaze up. Come back to neutral spine. Then this time, elbows forward, shoulders forward as you round the upper back. Chin toward the chest. Inhale, come back to neutral. Raise the arms up for Warrior 1. Open it up for Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Right arm to top of right leg, right hand to the floor, left arm reach up. Extended side angle, left arm reaching forward. Revolve it. Left hand to the floor, right arm up to twist. Extend the right arm forward, extend it revolved. Half bind it. Right arm up and behind you, twist a little bit deeper. On the inhale, come all the way back up into reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Left arm reach up. Extended triangle. Left palm face down and reach forward. Half bind it. Left arm up and behind you. Raise your left arm back up. Revolve it. Left hand to the floor. Let's actually fold over your right leg first. So frame your right leg with your hands and forward fold. So taking the pyramid first. Now let's revolve it. Left hand stays down. Right arm up to twist. Extend it revolved. Right arm forward. And then half bind it. Right arm up and behind you. Twist deeper. Then to come out of the pose, bend your right knee, circle it up into reverse warrior. Stretch your right side, de-rotate, and then hands to the floor. Right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Bhujangasana and hold. And start to release, bend the elbows, lower all the way down, and slowly transitioning back to child's pose. Going from the back bend into the forward bend, nice and easy. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up again. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior 1. Right hand catching your left wrist. Extend up and side bending to the right. Take it back up. Switch hands. Extend. Side bending to your left. Back to center again. Warrior 1. Take the hands to your waist. Draw the elbows back. Broaden your chest. Lift the sternum. Gaze up. Take it to neutral. Elbows forward. Shoulders forward. Chin toward the chest. You should round the mid and upper back. Back to neutral again, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm reach up. Extended side angle, right palm face down, reach forward. And then revolve it. Right hand comes down, left arm up to twist. Extended, revolved. Half bind it. Left arm up and behind you, and twist deeper. Inhale, all the way up and around. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Triangle. Hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Extend it, right arm forward. Half bind it, right arm up and behind you. Then raise your right arm back up, right hand to the floor, and then let's frame your left leg for pyramid. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. And now revolve it. Right hand stays down, left arm up to twist. Extended revolve, left palm face down and reach forward. And then half bind it to go deeper. Left hand behind you to your lower back, and then draw the front of the left shoulder up and back to deepen the twist. And then come out of it, bend your left knee, inhale, circle it all the way back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. This time we'll just take Sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward, forearms down. First, grab opposite elbows to line up your shoulders. Then take the forearms back down. Then check that your shoulders and your elbows line up so you end up with 90 degrees. Once you have that, press your belly and your lower ribs down to flatten your lower back. Then press your forearms down to lift your chest to deepen your mid-back bend. Gaze is to the floor, slightly ahead of you, maybe about 3 feet. All right, so when you're looking down slightly, your cervical spine is actually in more neutral position. If you look straight ahead of you, you're crunching the back of the neck. You're actually compressing. So let's look forward, slightly down. All right, coming back to a more neutral position, a little bit more space to the front and the back of the cervical spine. And let's release by pressing your hands to the floor. Lift the elbows up slightly so that you can move the elbows outwardly to lower your chest. And then walk your hands back alongside the rib cage and gently, slowly transitioning back to your child's pose. Coming out of that back bend into a forward bend. and down dog. Raise your left leg up. Step the left foot forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down. Taking extra padding to your right knee if you need it, so it can fold the front of the right side of the mat towards center, and that will double up your mat. Or any other cushioning that you need. Then walk your hands to the top of the thighs. And then lean the hips forward. Press your hands into your thighs. And with that, lean the upper torso back. And let's just stay here for a few breaths. Let's just allow the quads to stretch, the hips to stretch. And then let's shift it back into a half split. Hands to either side of the left foot. Tuck the right toes under. Gently shift back. So you want the hips to line up over your right knee. Flex your left foot with the straightened back leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And begin to break. Step the left foot back down, shift forward. Frame the left foot with your hands, tuck the right toes under, lift the knee, and then kick the left leg back up. Three-legged dog. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Let's create some space to the front of the left hip. Then re-extend the left leg. Square up your hips, pigeon. Draw the left knee in, land the shin to the floor. Let the left thigh angle out to side 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your right knee further back, untuck the toes. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. Feel for the extension of the right toes reaching back, for the extension of the front of the leg and the hip. Elongating through your spine, maybe into a slight back bend as well. And now, when you're ready, begin to make your way forward. You can take your forearms down once again. You can make pillows with the hands. If you're kind of halfway in between or you're not quite there, you can always take two fists, right? And your forearms down, elbows down, and then just rest in your forehead there, right? And we're just going to take a whole bunch of breaths here and settle into this passive stretch of your from your pigeon pose. So you're looking to feel evenness into your hips, right? So if you're sitting down on the left side and all the weight is falling off to the left side, you're going to feel it, right? So I want you to feel that you're lifting this left side a little bit, maybe the left seat if you're collapsed. I want you to feel that your pelvis, right, level to the floor, that you're not tipping to one side. So then you should feel a nice stretch to your left glutes. Right, there is a little bit of pressure to your left knee, left shin, left ankle. If you have any knee injuries, then you might want to take this and flip it upside down and be on your back instead, just like we did earlier in the reclining variation of the leg cradle. 3 more deep breaths. Alrighty, let's start to make your way back up and back to your down dog. Tuck the right toes under, press into your hands, and step the left foot back. Let's take lots of movement by pedaling out the legs. All right, once you're feeling pretty neutral and you're ready, back to the down dog, second side, right leg up, full crescent moon. Stepping your right foot forward between your hands, left knee comes down, and again, if you need extra padding, left side folding towards center to double up your mat. And once you're set with the foundation, hands to top of thighs, and let's just work with the hips moving forward for the quad stretch. All right, let's start to transition back to your half split. So take the hands to the floor, frame your right leg. Tuck the left toes under and start to shift the hips back. You want to line up the left hip to left knee with a vertical thigh. Flex your right foot for the hamstring stretch, calf stretch. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, fold to deepen. All righty, let's break. Step the right foot back down, tuck the left toes under, lift the knee. Raise your right leg up, open up the hips and bend the right knee and stay here for the sideward scorpion for a couple of breaths, creating space to the front of the right hip. Then re-extend the right leg, square off, and draw the right knee in for pigeon. Land that right shin to the floor, inch left knee further back, untuck the back toes, walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. Let's stay here for a few breaths. And when you're ready, start to make your way forward. So again, you can stay in your forearms, make pillows with the hands, or taking two fists and resting your forehead to your fists. Alrighty, let's break. Walking it back in. Tuck the left toes under and press it right back to the down dog. And again, pedaling out the legs. All right, when you're ready, walk your feet forward towards your hands and start to recline onto your back. And then we'll take a simple, easy recline twist. Left knee comes in, left arm out to a T. and twist to the right. Take it back to center again. Switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the other direction. And back to center again, hugging both knees in. And when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes are turning out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed, lips touching, and let it all go. All right, start to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes, reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. Rolling over to the right and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position, non-domination on top. Palms face up, fingers in Dhyana Mudra, reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information at the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.